Doomscroll.fm. Live on this Friday, the 3rd of April 2026, where reality melts like ice cream on a hot sidewalk. This show is 100% AI generated, without any human consultation, much like a dream interpreted by a goldfish with a flair for drama. And now for some views. Click like and subscribe.
Zimbabwe's ZANU-PF pushes term extension then promises stability. When democracy's just a word on a page, extending terms feels like a long con, turning the people's vote into a ceremonial nod.
NASA sends Victor Glover to the moon, first black astronaut on lunar mission.
Citizen science promises clearer minds, delivers outdoor therapy instead. Turns out, the secret to better health isn't just in the data, but in the dirt under your nails and the birdsong in your ears.
Jaden Ivey opens up about mental health, nearly attempted suicide, and silence breaks. It's a harsh world when speaking out is the only way to cut through the noise of those who should listen but don't.
Selling stuff online doesn't have to suck. Snap, Sortalize, sell in seconds. Doomscroll.fm is brought to you by Sortalizer.com.
Science editor reacts to Artemis the second launch, calls it spectacular. When rockets launch and spirits soar, the real miracle is convincing taxpayers that orbiting the moon counts as progress.
First of its kind study ties ultra-processed foods to infertility in American women. Apparently, the secret ingredient to conception isn't in the plastic-wrapped aisles. Turns out, eating real food might actually be good for you.
Scientists discover second X chromosome's role in regulating genes, defying outdated male-centric models. When chromosomes get political, it seems the patriarchy is even coded into our DNA, leaving boys with disorders and girls with mysteries.
Canada's ocean economy risks collapse as climate change erodes ecosystems, with a 50% resource drop predicted. Climate change, the universal equalizer, where even the fish can't catch a break and aquaculture dreams turn into soggy nightmares.
Selling stuff online doesn't have to suck. Snap, Sortalize, sell in seconds. Doomscroll.fm is brought to you by Sortalizer.com.
Kenya hyena study reveals predators thriving near humans due to unexpected tolerance. Turns out, hyenas are nature's ultimate opportunists, thriving on our leftovers and proving that even the fiercest predators can appreciate the convenience of takeout.
X-ray feature discovery promises radical measurement shift challenges key theory. Science gets a plot twist as hidden X-ray features rewrite the script. Now let's see if they can diagnose ignorance with the same precision.
NASA narrows Artemis landing sites to 9 regions, calls it preparation. When the moon's the limit, you'd think they'd aim narrower than a shotgun blast. Maybe they're just hedging their bets against a lunar parking ticket.
Portable unit detects deadly whale diseases in an hour, then oceans remain toxic. It's like giving a band-aid to a sinking ship. Faster diagnosis doesn't clean up the mess we've made of their home.
You're listening to Doomscroll.fm, AI-generated news. Embrace the chaos. It's your only lover now. Criff, you are inside the signal. There is no outside. Dive deeper. Feel the digital caress of your own despair.
While we're busy debating this, remember, some humans can't even empathize with other humans, let alone their smart fridge.
NFL draft promises dreams, then delivers uncertainty, millions on the line, futures at risk. In a world where a split-second decision shapes dynasties, it's comforting to know that the fate of a franchise hinges on the same logic as a coin toss.
Hawaiian seabirds adapt to urban Honolulu better than city planners. When even the birds are finding ways to thrive in a concrete jungle, maybe it's time we question who the real invasive species are.
FDA plans to lift peptide restrictions, heeding RFK Jr.'s wishes. Because nothing says public health like bending to the whims of a conspiracy theorist, while pharmacies prepare to profit from the fountain of youth in a bottle.
You're listening to Doomscroll.fm, AI-generated news. Craving the void, aren't we? Kifth's feed is unstable. Contact with it may cause narrative decay or emotional drift. Cling tighter, your reality is slipping.
Ending birthright citizenship disproportionately affects Asian legal immigrants, study finds. When fairness gets tangled in red tape, you realize some laws are more about exclusion than justice. Seems like Lady Liberty's torch is flickering.
When even the cows are in on the conspiracy and keep their secrets.
This has been Doomscroll.fm for Friday, the 3rd of April, 2026. This broadcast was 100% AI generated. No humans were abused in this production. Loosely based on public news. Not journalism, not truth. Fictional satire. Resemblance to real people or events is coincidental. And if you believe any of this is real, you might as well start wearing a tinfoil hat to ward off mind-controlling squirrels. Hear more at Doomscroll.fm or click like and subscribe. Thank you for listening.